found nobody around. Asking, hey Matt, where you been at? Last 5 years felt like purgatory. Stuck in the days, memories faded. In and out the dorm with the homies. Behind the railroad tracks, walking through the parking lot, looking like the Walking Dead. Nobody asking, where you been at? Nobody asked, where you been at? I lost team due to my distraction with class. My return to grass, I felt the earth cave in. Sometimes I didn't feel myself back then. I really feel that I lost myself back then. So many people vanished from my life into the night. We were driving, feel the breeze of the coast mixed with the smoke. Laughing and living like there was no tomorrow, no tomorrow. Like there was no tomorrow, no tomorrow. Be kind, rewind for a little while, a little while. For a little while, a little while. I rock your body like a hurricane, Lois Lane, in and out the track on my attack. Just relax, don't talk to me while I got my headphones in. I'm listening to Midsummer Nightmare. I dreamt about how this track started, so I woke up and got to typing. This life we're living right now feels unreal. I'm kinda frightened for myself, mental and my physical health. Get some help.
Really know who's to blame. So one's keeping it the same, perpetuating the cycle. they're keeping us under rain.
Every time I try to tell them, 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 they won't listen, they won't listen, never listen, never listen. Every time I try to tell them, 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 they won't listen, they won't listen, never listen, never listen.
On the rain, got me hoping for some rain, got me hoping for some rain, got me praying for some rain, and I like got the limelight stuck in my hindsight. Won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, I try to tell them to, I try to tell them to, I swear I try to tell them, I swear I try to tell them, I try to tell them to, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear I tried. Won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, won't you feed my mind? I want everything that you got, like, everything that you got, like, on the rain, got me hoping for some rain, got me hoping for some rain, got me praying for some rain. I'm like, got the limelight stuck in my hindsight, stuck in my hindsight, stuck in my hindsight, stuck in my hindsight.
Back from the house party, 3 a.m. Woke up on the couch in the third floor lounge. Nobody around, I was dazed and confused. I closed my eyes, now I'm back in the van. Aux plugged in with the windows up. Looking at the sky and the clouds clear up. Closed my eyes and we're all on stage. I fantasized about this back in the day. Fatal Sorbet, freestyling day to day, faded every day. I wonder if he's okay, I wonder if I'm okay, I wonder if I'm okay. Wake up every morning just so I can have some OJ. Thinking about my memories and days in the past. Good days and the bad ones too. Sometimes I feel I repress so much. Like I'm still running down the street from goons in the mask. Like I'm still hearing ghosts knock on my door. Like I'm still riding with you on the way to Corpus Christi. I said I really missed you, you said you really missed me. I can never reach you, you can never reach me. Guess he got you hypnotized, guess you really hypnotized. I just need to clear my mind, I think I should clear my mind. Can you let me clear my mind, I need to get my mind right. I need to get my mind right, I need to get my mind right, I need to get my mind right, I need to get my mind right. Please don't bother me. Please don't bother me. Please don't bother me. Please don't, please don't. I need to get right. I need to get right. Please don't bother me. 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 Through my world of madness, press repeat on the music. Backwoods, we're off campus, I never needed a mattress. Life is always discussion, can we hang like we used to? Take me back to the days where we used to be spend the night at your house, fall asleep on the sofa. Good times can be young, but my body is older. Feel like the end of September, wake me up when it's over. Wake me up when it's over. Time alone, as a matter of fact, people always posting on the gram, don't know how to act, I'm not this, I'm not that, always on some whack shit, you gotta stop caring about what people really think about you. Bet you never masked up, coughing cause your lung hurt, gotta count your money up, wonder what your life worth, wonder where their time went. People lose their damn mind, cops shooting left and right, bodies always stacking up, wealthy always stacking up, the people keep on standing up to fight for what really fucking matters, bitch.
Yeah, to fight for what really fucking matters. I'm a devil man, but forget the cry, baby. Are you here to save me? Maybe cause lately you been looking like Satan de-energizing. Y'all whack rappers. I ate all the energy like Megatron, but fuck your optimist, mad at my optimum. Reloading the Glock, drifting the whip, lining up a shot, cause the shit is looking real cinematic. Busting out of the matrix, we cracking the code, not in zombie mode, cause we can't be controlled. I got this murder mouth, every verse a crime when I rhyme. Harmonious is glorious, eating parsimonians parsimoniously, feeling like Kid Boo, resurrected. I'm ooh, beat you with the noob tube. Beat my shit on YouTube. You
got a problem with me? Well, let's talk about it. You got a problem with us? Well, let's talk about it. Out wearing a mask, boy, don't bitch about it. Constant complaining, but I don't give a fuck about it. Kendrick Hatake, Narco Porrelli Néte cinematic. Yo, we really hit this one, guys.
Turn it off.
So no one can foretell the exact results of this particular experiment. One fact is clear. Now, here we will won't any fraud. He's the just here over city. Real the cabin of America. This was your casket, you know, I broke that no one. All the outfits are doing from here to here to that. The outdoor kitchen. It grows brighter and brighter as its penetrating stream of neutrons strike home. Though no one can foretell the exact results of this particular experiment, one fact is clear. It is through research such as we see here that our greatest hopes for the atom will be realized.
It's been so long since the last time, so many days I was caught up at the wrong time, but now I'm getting lost in the sunshine. Man, it feels like summer, yeah, it feels like summer. It's been so long since the last time, so many days I was caught up at the wrong time, but now I'm getting lost in the sunshine. Man, it feels like summer, yeah, it feels like summer. Yeah, it feels like summer.
Is that inside vibe? Pandemic graduation, I'm back on my grind with my composition writing. All I write with is a 0.5 and virtual touch to the keyboard screen. Since I was 13, I would just walk outside and watch the clouds go by. Oh my. Nowadays the sky seems so unfamiliar. Nowadays people seem so unfamiliar. Nowadays I just feel so unfamiliar. Everything just feels so unfamiliar.
This I listen to it, this I dream and lucid. People play the music, never truly listen to it. I got you hypnotized, I got you feeling bright. Sometimes I smoke a little just to have a peace of mind. Always felt the spirit, but never heard it speaking. Had a disconnection, always had to fight my demons. But that was back then, I had to stop the fighting. Always said I'm welcome, never felt invited.
Never felt invited. People are meant to change, it's a God-given. Never been the same, but that's just how I'm living now. People talking shit, so motherfucking out the fuck about me. Yeah, I said it, roll it up, I'm just a toss it, Yeah, I said it, roll it up, just a toss it, Atomic crush. Really out of mind. 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 As I sit riding with my headphones in, I think about the things I didn't pan out. The things I haven't done versus the things that I have. Like getting an education while the world fell out. Boy, take a look at how the world turned out. People raging, people crazy, and people infected. Even way before the pandemic. Can everybody wake up from the American dream?
And in a free country, with a free enterprise economy, there are no bounds to what man's creative ingenuity can accomplish.
From the American dream.
Can bring us electric power.
From the American dream.
Help raise our food.
From the American dream.
Goods. Make our homes more comfortable and our communities more prosperous. Yes, the atom has come to town.